Hello there, and welcome to this session doing tactics in the Catalan for white. We are doing what I call tactics after the tactics, which is to say after you play f5 in this position, distracting the bishop from the defense of the d5 square, you can play bishop takes f5, knight takes d5, which seems to be like an adequately protected square, except that there's mate on g7. So if knight takes, queen takes his mate, end of the game. If queen takes, well, bishop takes, and you're down a queen. And if you try to just continue as normal, like is there a developing move that maybe black could play there? Let's imagine, so knight here, let's imagine that the bishop comes back. To defend. I think in that position I would simply have knight takes f6, bishop f6, queen, rook, bishop, pawn, and then at the end of the line, bishop takes a8. There are lots of variations there. You could probably move order around, but that's going to be the general idea. Maybe we do another problem where there's like the rook getting out of there. Let's say f5, bishop f5, knight, let's say rook c here. Is there a version of this where I'm playing knight check, bishop, queen, the bishop has to come back, and then I can play bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes. That's only a pawn. I think it should be sufficient though. Here, 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 here. Oh God, what? No way. I don't believe that. I proposed. Oh yes, so I proposed rook c8 in this position. What happens? I'm a dumbass. Yes, that is very persuasive, is it not? Okay, I didn't see the tactic after the tactic. The whole point of this shebangadoodle. Rook takes, queen takes, rook d8. You just have to have the chess. You just have to have board vision to be able to find that. Is there anything that would stop me? G6. G6, rook takes queen, pawn takes queen, rook takes here. Still to piece up. Queen doesn't take on f7 or anything. Nope, just a piece. Pretty simple. Rook, queen, rook, here, here. Queen takes back. You have to defend f7. So boop. And now rook takes b7 will defend here. Yep. Yeah. That's very lost. I would like for this queen to be trapped. Knight takes. Knight takes. Rook takes. Queen takes. Rook goes here. Queen goes here. If queen goes back, first of all, I have this, which will recuperate material, but also I just have rook takes here. Okay, so knight, queen, rook, queen, that move order, not the other one. Rook d1, queen here, queen here, queen here, queen here. Doesn't really make a difference. My rook takes here. I think queen b6 is best because this way b7 is not under attack at the end of the line. But I'm gonna push e5 anyways. Now b7 is under attack. The rook maybe needs to come up. And then I'm gonna play queen e4 and b7 falls. Tactic after the tactic. So knight takes, rook d1, queen b6, queen here. Yes, indeed. And yeah, now e5. Yes, e5 is indeed the move. This seems like a strange move because I'm just going to take on b7. I don't just take on b7, I'm going to take on b7. Queen here. And I was going to do this, but maybe that's not great. Sure. No back ranks for you. Right. So the point is that my rook would be hanging. But what if I maintain the attack? How will you cover the bishop and save your queen? And who will save your soul if you won't save your own? So queen c2, queen here, queen takes, bishop here. And now I'm going to have to restrain these pawns, but I think I can do that with a4. So that's the tactic after the tactic. I'm going to play a4 at the end of the line. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's do one more, maybe. Maybe we should have time. Is knight check working? f6, queen here. No. What if I start with rook here? Rook here. Where's the queen gonna go? Where is the queen gonna go? Where's the queen gonna go? Rook here. She doesn't have this square, she doesn't have this square. She doesn't have this square because of check and win the queen. She doesn't have this square, nor this, nor this. She doesn't have this because the rook is covering. She has one square, all the way back. Okay, so she goes all the way back. I play knight f6. If takes, then rook check, king over, queen check is mate. So rook here, queen here, knight check, king h8, rook h4, that's got to be mating. Is there a better way to do it? Here, here. Here? No, I don't have that. Knight here, king h8, knight takes h7, I'm on the rook. If king h7, rook h4. Rook h4. King back, queen would be almost mate. Oh, man. Knight f6, king h8. Queen here, interesting. I didn't know what to do here. That's super frustrating. I'm supposed to be this, like attacking genius person. Did it think that rook h4 was bad? Oh no, rook h4 is top move. Yes, good man. Yes, good man. Good job. I was going to play queen c7 here, queen c2. What does it think of queen c2? No, queen c2 is shit. That allows the check. Here, here, here. The threat is rook takes. Is there any way to stop that? There's this, but then of course I would take. Rook takes h6, king here. Oh man, that requires some. There's a long way to go. Okay, queen, queen, pawn, pawn, bishop, rook, rook takes. And at the end of the line, I'm just going to put a rook on d6 and be happy. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel, if you've got a rook on d6. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like d6 sings to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Knight takes here. If pawn takes. No, I mean, queen takes is just so clearly. It's so clean. Two minors, two rooks, two rooks. 4, 8, 8 pawns. Wow. 2, 6 pawns. I win the exchange, but I'm 2 pawns down. But I've got a rook on d6. That's got to be worth something, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't have a rook on d6. I got a rook on d6. Come on, put my rook on d6. It's such a stable, beautiful square. Double. Yes. And maybe then we, double and then figure shit out afterwards. All right, let's pause the session there, unless this one's super obvious, and then I can figure it out really quickly. Bishop. And where does the queen go? Bishop, queen d8. If knight here, rook here. Knight here, rook takes. Doesn't do anything. So if bishop here, queen here, knight here, bishop takes would win the queen, win the exchange. And if bishop here, queen here, knight here, bishop takes again wins the exchange. And if bishop here, queen over, just, yeah. So these are the only 2 squares. Yeah, and the rook is trapped. Yeah, But I didn't do, of course, the exchange, the conversion strategy, how I'm going to win this position. But it's really the exact same idea. I'm going to put a piece on c7. Ooh, maybe I'm not. Yeah, maybe that was the wrong idea. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. I don't think that that's such a bad move. Like, is it great? No. Is this ideal? No. Was I probably more winning in the other version? Yes. But is rook c7 an extremely principled move and you should always enter into those squares? Also yes. All right. Thank you for accompanying me today on my own chess journey. And until next time, good luck with your own. Bye for now.